Thank you, Julia. Taking another live look outside, we're looking at Woodland Park this evening. Storm Tracker 13 meteorologist Sam Postage joins us right now. Sam, it's been so hot. Are we getting a break from this heat?
Not until about next Wednesday or next Thursday, Willis. It's just going to be a warm trend the next few days. We're not going to be breaking any high temperature records, but at least coming close. Our record for today is 96. I think we maxed out at 91, and we're starting to cool off briefly. But even with the sunshine that's out there right now, we could warm back up into the low 90s before it cools off completely tonight. Most of the severe thunderstorms are off into western Kansas as we speak, and before I zoom in on that, I did want to show you a little boundary, a surface boundary through Prowers County, and that's where all the thunderstorms are actually developing on. So it is possible just off to the east of Lamar, some of those thunderstorms might kick up, but relatively non-severe. They won't be as intense as these thunderstorms that are already in western Kansas. And folks off in Cheyenne Wells and Burlington, you're in the clear. These storms are moving northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour, actually packing quite a punch. Gusts upwards 70 miles an hour, and also golf ball size hail out there. But again, most folks in Colorado should be just fine. In Cheyenne Wells and Burlington, those storms are already east. Here's your close-up on I-25, Colorado Springs and Pueblo. Notice a little bit of precipitation trying to develop in eastern Fremont County, but really struggling once it reaches out of the higher elevations. So it is more likely places like southern Teller County, northern Fremont County, Pikes Peak area, an isolated rain shower this evening, but all of that moisture will really have a hard time getting going on I-25. And here's your 7 o'clock hour. Woodland Park could be seeing a light rain chance, but notice as we progress to about 8, 9 o'clock this evening, most of that stays up into the mountains, more or less just cloud coverage in Colorado Springs tonight. We're fluctuating about 5 to 10 degrees above average for this time of the year. We should be at about 83 for highs in the spring. We've been well above that today, 95 out in La Junta. It was 100 already in Lamar. You folks have cooled off slightly, and there are those winds on I-70. Again, 70-mile-an-hour gusts out of those storms, but only 6 miles an hour in Colorado Springs, and that's kind of our saving grace with critical fire weather. Our relative humidities, I think, are at about 7 or 8%, so it is very dry out there, but thankfully not windy, so we're not dealing with any fire weather warnings out there today. 56 in Lyman, 60 degrees for your overnight low in Walsenburg, 42 in Gunnison, and tomorrow's forecast, there's no chance of any precipitation today, just that quick little rain shower, and we're pretty much good to go for our Sunday. It's Monday that I'm looking at for the next chance for a legitimate severe thunderstorm through northern El Paso County. It looks like Monument, the Palmer Divide, is more likely dealing with that thunderstorm tomorrow, or at least on Monday. That's what I'm at. 101 for your high out in La Junta for your Sunday forecast, and check out Woodland Park into the upper 70s and low 80s. So if you're trying to escape the heat, just get above about 8,000 feet and you should be just fine. Low 50s for your overnight hours. Canyon City sitting at 97 degrees for tomorrow afternoon. Quick chance for a scattered shower, nothing severe for your Sunday. Isolated thunderstorms are possible on Monday and also Tuesday, and then drying out by Wednesday. Pueblo still sitting in the mid-90s for your mid to late week forecast. Colorado Springs, I put us into the upper 80s and low 90s midweek, which is still a couple degrees above average, but more comfortable than what we've been the last few days. Willis?